And to round out the show, the last one I've been watching is like I've finally been diving into the Paramount Plus catalog and getting into
I have
that.
not touched yet. Can of worms.
Okay, so the story behind me getting Paramount Plus was Dexter was coming out, the new season of that. So I was getting it for that no matter what. And then they announced the partnership with Matt Stone and Trey Parker of South Park. So I'm stoked that I've been able to watch all the South Park movies and all the seasons are on there as well.
Yeah.
And then, so now I've been sort of diving into the other shows that are on there as Paramount exclusives that I'm being like, oh yeah, I'll check that out at some point, especially now that they've finally added the My List functionality. Like that took a little while before they added that. But now that that's there, I can scroll through and be like, I add to list and I'll get to that eventually. So one of the shows that I added to my list a while ago was The Mayor of Kingstown. And it's a crime thriller series starring Jeremy Renner from
Has nothing to do with
Hawkeye
Mayor
fame.
Easton.
Not story-wise, but very similar vibe-wise.
Yeah.
So Paramount Plus, they release week to week every Sunday. So far, there's been 7 episodes released at the time of recording. I think the season will be finished by the time this episode comes out. But yeah, so and it follows. So Jeremy Renner plays Mike McCluskey, who him and his brother are basically criminals, but they're sort of the power brokers of this town, Kingstown in Michigan, where within a 15-kilometer radius of the town center, there are 7 major federal prisons. So what the McCluskey brothers do is they're kind of acting as intermediaries between the police, the prison guards, the FBI, and the criminal underbelly of Kingstown. And they help facilitate, they'll help on police raids, sort of making sure that, yes, this person is going to be here when you raid this building.
Is this fictional?
Yes.
Oh, all right. It's starting to sound a bit documentarial.
No, like it's pure fiction, but like they
Jeremy
also
Renner.
sort of help. Yeah, Hawkeye.
Yeah, no, I know him from The Town as Ben Affleck's character's brother, the bank robber.
Yep. And then yeah, like because they're acting as these intermediaries, they help with just keeping the general peace between the police, the FBI, the prison guards, the prisoners, and the criminals of the town. So they sort of broker these deals where the prison guards they'll help give sort of enough freedoms within the prison. They'll also sort of look the other way if there's drugs being dealt in the prison and things like that in exchange for there's not going to be a riot. There's all the guards are going to be sort of safe and stuff like that. And then obviously with prisoners, things break down and shit hits the fan basically. So
it has a cool little cast, man.
Yeah, it's a show that I literally only watched because I saw Jeremy Renner on the poster. And then watching, I was like, no, this is actually a really cool show.
Yeah, it looks sick.
And like I said, like it sort of has very sort of Mayor of Easttown vibes.
Yeah.
It's kind of
when
crime.
You said Mayor of Kingston, I was like, oh, yeah, is this got anything to do with Mayor of Easton?
Yeah, no.
So is that only on Paramount?
Yeah. It's like a crime thriller, but then like it's mainly about Jeremy Renner's character and how he deals with all the turmoil and craziness that goes on around him. And there was a few cool little hints and Easter eggs sort of suggesting his role as Hawkeye. So in this series, he uses a compound bow and arrow, a la Hawkeye using the bow and arrow in the Marvel movies. He's seduced by a woman who's known as a Black Widow, and in Marvel, he's like got that connection with the character Black Widow. In the latest episode, that I've watched, episode 7, he's driving around in a purple and black Mustang, which looks awesome. I was like, okay, now I want a purple and black Mustang. Like, that looks great. So yeah, like just
With
a really cool show that
livery.
yes, please. It's like a really cool show that I didn't have any expectations for going in, but totally worth the Paramount Plus subscription for this show and Dexter, which I'm loving the new Dexter.
There's an ad getting around at the moment for a show on Paramount. What is it? It made me want to sign up.
Ooh. I think what's on there at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's actually it's from the creators of Yellowstone, and is it 1983? 1883. It looks
so it's
sick. Looks sick.
It's the prequel to Yellowstone.
So it actually is.
Yep.
So yeah, oh man, I was saying that, I was like, this looks sick.
Yeah, so that started this week that we're recording. My mum watched the first 2 episodes when they dropped and said it's fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, it looks mad.
Yeah, it's essentially just like how the ranch in Yellowstone got established originally in the 1800s. So
right.
Pretty
I
cool.
only seen it was from the same director or creators as Yellowstone. So yeah, I didn't realize it was actually had something to do with it. That's cool as.
Yep. Yeah, a bit weird that they put the prequel on Paramount when Yellowstone is on Stan.
That's what I thought straight away. That's why I thought, oh, maybe it hasn't got anything to do because Yellowstone's Stan, and so it was a bit weird. I didn't notice that.
I imagine what's happened there is Yellowstone is produced by Paramount, but because Stan purchased the rights before Paramount Plus was a thing, they own the rights to be able to continue that series over there. And obviously, at some point, that contract's going to end, and when it does, Yellowstone will transfer over, I would imagine.
Yeah. That's definitely what's going on then. Makes sense.
But Paramount Plus.
What's the go with Paramount Plus? What's the fees and what's the rundown? What's the fine print?
Ooh,
maybe it's the 30. Did you say there's only 2 episodes of 1883 at the moment?
At the moment, yes. So there'll be one every...
I won't get away with the 30-day trial and smashing it out.
No, there'll be one every Monday, I think it drops, the same day as Yellowstone. So,
well, that's cool. I do like looking forward to like a show coming out. That doesn't really happen much anymore, eh?
Yeah.
Like week by week is...
My big tip for Paramount Plus, though, is if you have Amazon, you can buy the subscription within Amazon.
Yeah, right.
And I've found that sometimes works better because with Dexter the last couple of weeks, the episodes have released on Amazon a couple of hours before they've become available on the Paramount Plus app itself. But because I purchased my subscription directly from Paramount when it first arrived, I can't transfer across to Amazon without just paying for the subscription again. And I think it's like $8.99 a month. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just stuck waiting for it to drop on the Paramount service, which is a bit of a pain.
You're
when you can see
if you're waiting for the hour for the shows to drop.
Well, they specifically say like Dexter new episodes every Sunday at 8. And then one Sunday I got on there at 8 o'clock and it wasn't there, but it was on Amazon, right. And you can also get it through Apple TV, and it was on there as well. I was like, come on. Yeah. All these other people can watch it, and I can't. And I've got the actual
hang around for the minute to watch Peakies.
Yep.
I used to have that much. I just used to hang for it that hard.
Yeah, so that's my top tip. If you're going to get Paramount, get it through Amazon.
Yeah, right.
Because it's the same price, and at least then it's all in the one app.
To watch this 1883.
And I purchased, I just did the year package. Like, I think it was, I think it worked out at 180. No. Yeah, I think it was like $100 and something for a whole year. Like, it ended up being basically you paid for 10 months instead of 12.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's only going to get bigger and bigger.
I think it's like, I think it's $8.99
as well, don't they? What sport?
Yeah, they've got all the A League, so I'm assuming they'll be getting
daily.
the sports at some point as well, and
Yeah,
the Socceroos
sure.
games.
Yeah, so yeah, everyone's jumping around streaming services for their sport.
Yeah, so this one very underrated Paramount Plus show, worth checking out.